What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you 3 tips to maximize the power, maximize the damage of your spinning sidekick. So spinning back kicks, spinning side kicks, in my mind, pretty much the same thing. We're gonna be focusing on how we can maximize power, and we're gonna do this with 3 simple tips that might go, oh, okay, I should have thought of these, but a lot of times people do not. The very first thing that I wanna talk about is what is your striking surface? When we throw a punch, it's pretty clear. Should be landing with the knuckles. We're taught that very early on, but if you have a karate background like I do, you might have been taught, or you might have heard throughout the years, that you should throw your side kicks and land with the edge of your foot. You're supposed to specifically arch your foot over and land with the edge of the foot. The thought process behind that, I suppose, was if you land with the flat of your foot, you're gonna have an increased surface area, which is gonna minimize power. So when you strike with the edge of your foot, you're just gonna be hitting with, I guess, what would be kind of like a centimeter to an inch in width, but that is ridiculous. Edge of the foot, in my opinion, does not work. Everybody who's good at this is going to land with their heel. They're going to aim to land with their heel. You're going to get that small little surface of the heel just blasting right in, and that is going to maximize your power, or maximize the damage. So when I go to throw, I don't want to worry about trying to turn my foot downwards. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to pull my toes backwards as much as I can. So I end up landing with that heel. I've been hit, and this is not me speculating, by the way. I've been hit throughout the years with spinning side kicks where they're flat, and then I've been hit with spinning side kicks where it's the heel instead of the flat of the foot landing, and the heel is so much worse. And in addition, we can talk about where should that heel land on the body. If you come right up the middle, I can tell you again from experience, taking a spinning side kick right in the middle of the abs, it's not pleasant, but I can take it. As soon as you start shifting over to the side, if a heel comes and hits you on the oblique or right in by sort of that liver and you take that shot, sometimes when I throw this, I actually feel like I miss. I go to throw the spinning side kick and I go, oh, I missed. And I actually hit them and the kick just followed through and people drop. So heel off the center line of that center of the body and you will feel maximum power, maximum damage. The next thing which I want to talk about is maximizing power by having our leg come directly down the center and not over rotating. Many people when they throw spinning side kicks try to get the body from here all the way around. And then what ends up happening is the kick kind of flips through. And you're not going to get as much power, in my opinion, doing that because most of the time the kick is not going to go where you want it to. All we need to focus on to get a straight shot with that spinning side kick, which will give us maximum power, is to turn, find the target, get the heel close to the glute, right up as I do that spin, whoop, and then straight down the middle. Now I have that force coming directly into the stomach, and the power will be maximized. When I create space between my heel and my glute, and now I try and bring the kick down the center, I end up bringing it kind of sideways and I get that rotation, which kind of looks more like a spinning hook kick or spinning wheel kick. We want to make sure that we are rotating, getting the heel to the glute and coming boom, right up the middle. That will help maximize your power. Now, the third and final thing that I want to talk about is what do we do with our standing leg? Many people try and get a little jump, a little spring as they throw their kick, and while that looks cool and it's fun to do, having your foot disconnect from the ground means that when you hit them, there's a chance that you're gonna get shifted backwards. You hit and you get shifted backwards yourself. What I'd like to see you guys do is to very simply disconnect your heel, rotate the foot, and now plant back down so that when you throw your side kick, you are stuck to the floor. Now from there, hopefully, you're going to hit them with maximum power and you're going to be able to, boom, stand your ground. Something else you can do to get maximum power is to think about what is my head doing as I throw my spinning side kick. If it stays very high in the air, you can see from here that I don't maximize my range. When I tip my head backwards, I get that little bit more range, almost like I'm getting into a split position. And when I lean my head back, in addition to creating more follow through, which will equal more power, more damage, I'm also keeping my head safe. Because what happens if I go to throw my spinning side kick and this guy steps slightly to the side and all of a sudden my head's high and he comes and punches me. So getting that head just backwards a little bit will maximize the power while keeping you safe in the process. If you can take these 3 tips and add them to your spinning side kick, your spinning back kick game, you're gonna maximize power for sure and start dropping people when you throw these kicks. Let's call it there, everybody. Thanks for joining today. As always, train hard, and I will see you back here soon for another video.